But if 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you it has a big impact. Not only does it have a big impact on the current food system, but it will also inspire innovation of food systems.
Dear friends, scientifically, this is not a climate crisis. We are now facing something deeper. Mass extinction, air pollution, undermining ecosystems.
Yes, I want to summarize what is happening with the World Economic Forum. Like you have seen, they don't want you to eat meat again. Jim Hagemann says if 1 billion people stop eating meat, it will have a big impact. I predict we will have proteins that don't come from meat in the future. They will probably taste even better. They want you to eat bugs. Somebody wrote, they don't want you eating the most nutritious, healing, and vitamin-packed food because they want you weak and easily conquerable. I have some clips. We are going to take an exclusive look into what is going on exactly. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, why not share this clip?
It's a very important point that you are addressing. My daughter, 24, inspired me and said, Dad, how can you advocate for these zero-carbon value chains if you still eat meat? And so I stopped eating meat. Now the math would say, well, you need to stop eating meat 11 years to compensate for a flight to Thailand. Yes, but if 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you it has a big impact. Not only does it have a big impact on the current food system, but it will also inspire innovation of food systems. And I predict that we will have proteins not coming from meat in the future. They will probably taste even better. So why are we trying to mimic meat if we can have a better taste? They will be zero carbon and much healthier than the kind of food that we eat today. That is a mission that we need to get on. I can inspire you to maybe look at an organization called EAT, easy to remember, EAT, who have all the facts on this and who have the policies necessary, the innovations necessary, and the scale necessary in order to make food systems sustainable and healthy.
Thank you so much, Jim. And you're right, EAT is really a great foundation. You should all really look it up and if you have time.
Use technology in ways that...
The first time when I saw this, that we would eat only bugs and be extremely happy, a lot of people said it was a conspiracy, that we are just creating talks. Now it is extremely clear that this was true. Like you have seen here, the daughter inspired him to change, to cut down this carbon emission. It is by stopping to eat meat. So he had to realize himself, cut down, took up the decision to stop eating meat.
Dear friends, scientifically, this is not a climate crisis. We are now facing something deeper. Mass extinction, air pollution, undermining ecosystem functions, really putting humanity's future at risk. This is a planetary crisis.
This is a safety crisis, but above all, it is also a justice crisis. Many areas in the world are uninhabitable. This uninhabitable zone is increasing. If we continue with our greenhouse gas emissions, then by 2070, as many as 3 billion people will live in uninhabitable zones.
Yes, World Economic Forum declared a planetary and justice crisis. Like you have seen, that is not all. Moderna CEO says he wants to have mRNA factory on every continent. Moderna chief executive Stefan said he would like to have factories making vaccines based on its mRNA technology on every continent as the US company prepares to build 4 more factories.
We're here today to share the findings of the World Economic Forum's Global Security Outlook Report 2023. This is a result of research in collaboration with the forum's communities and our partner Accenture, in which we've interviewed and sought input from over 300 executives globally. The most striking finding that we found is that 93% of cyber leaders and 86% of cyber business leaders believe that the geopolitical instability makes a catastrophic cyber event likely in the next 2 years.
In the next 2 years, we are going to experience something we have not seen before. They have been talking about cyber attacks. You can hear it there clearly. So you have to prepare yourself for what is coming. There was a spiritual leader in Davos, and this is what she said.
And also our faith leaders. They know that this crisis is much more than physical and environmental schisms. We have a deeply wounded spirit as a people that is in desperate need of healing and restoration. And we must look to our Almighty Creator to find our proper place in humanity, our proper place as that one strand.
This is unbelievable. I realized this was fake. According to this article from Fox News, climate activist Greta Thunberg was arrested testing the expansion of a coal mine which was caught on video and sent social media into a frenzy. Thunberg was one of many carried away by the police while testing the demolitions of an abandoned village for the expansions of a coal mine in Germany. Some Twitter users claim the arrest was staged while others compare it to when Representative Alexander Ocasio-Cortez was arrested protesting abortion rights. When I watched this video to a certain learn, I concluded, like you just saw, it was staged. They want to arrest you, you are laughing, smiling, they are taking photos, arranging the positions for the camera. This is to tell you how these people operate. It is all staged.
The problem that we have is the open press system and basically all the platforms. So if you're able to have 5 platforms, social platforms, that you can basically personify the extremes, somebody who is extremely right or extremely left, and it seems like that is the majority speaking. They're not the majority, but they're basically driving everybody to make a decision. What side are you on? Are you on this side or this side?